I can't start another.
We're back 16 minutes past the hour.
Continue.
The 1-877 We Be Big is our number. Fax is 205-945-3999. And on the World Wide Web, Rick and Bubba, spelloutand.com. Go there and find out how you can send your daughter to the SEC Gymnastics Championship. The cutoff is tomorrow. We need a letter, 500 words or less. Send it to don1@rickandbubba.com on why you think your daughter should get VIP privileges, meet the team that she pulls for, the coaches, the players, have great seats for the Saturday events, all coming up with the SEC Gymnastics Championship. Bubba, we welcome back to the studio. Speaking of cousins, here's the band Ethan. Ethan is back.
Rick, one explanation before we move to this, okay? I have somebody who's really got this figured out.
Okay, good.
Fourth cousins, let me give you the definition, are where great-grandparents were first cousins, grandparents were second cousins, parents were third cousins, and then their kids would be fourth cousins.
See, I don't think that's a big deal. I think the cutoff's 3.
Unless somebody knows it.
They're cousins.
Anyway.
Okay. Any of y'all ever, when you were
From my hometown, Jacksonville, Alabama, Ethan!
Have y'all, any of y'all made out with your cousin growing up? You didn't know any better?
Absolutely not.
Yeah?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's a yes.
No, yeah, they did, and they just don't admit
They didn't know it. I'm not talking about anything that was, you know, like...
You don't think Ethan had some cousin that was a girl said, oh, you cute little thing, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Look at him play with his little guitar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little tickling breaks out.
Yeah,
Next thing you know.
Sure.
So, how's everything going? I mean, y'all been quite busy. The new CD is doing well, and how do y'all find yourselves here today? Just what's coming up? Where we headed?
Well, we're playing Work Play tonight.
Okay,
in
that's
Birmingham.
good. So back home, Work Play. Have you been there yet?
No.
Great place. Great place.
You are going to love that.
Really
I mean, it is awesome. Why don't you just get started? Why don't y'all go ahead and jam a little bit for us? At Work Play tonight, they've been on the show before, played Fat Fest this past year. Put your hands together for Ethan right here on the Rick and Bubba Show. There they are.
Think there's something else you found, yeah. Try to twist of fate, baby, maybe I can't wait till your love comes back around. You have a snap-on face to cry and one more made-up alibi. Keep you going safe and sound. Weigh your heart outside your chest. Don't need our love to rest. Push my love 6 feet beneath the ground. Yeah. Call a twist of fate. Baby, maybe I can't wait until your love comes back around. Till love comes back around. Till love comes back around. Till love comes back around. You say I don't try hard enough. You say I don't care about our love. But let me make one thing very clear. You're the one who's leaving. I am still right here to know.
playing at the Workplay Theater tonight, Birmingham, Alabama.
Can you tell how much fun they have doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that fire you up?
Well, of course it does.
Hey, y'all got any member, too?
We got to introduce everybody.
Got some help in the back.
Amanda and Kevin, they actually recorded with us in the studio. So it's good to have them back. Actually, it's the first time that we've played with them since the studio.
Oh, wow. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Past the hour. Rick and Bubba Show, we're back. Glad that you are with us. We've got Ethan in studio with us. Their new CD, which they came to release here on the program. Entropy Boy is there. There's some great songs with this if you haven't seen it. Also, we talked about it before, incredible things you can do on the inside, this web pages, and you can move around in the computer on this thing. We talked about it last time. We'll get Gary, who knows all this stuff, to explain it to us. They're playing at Workplay tonight. The show's at 10 o'clock, and you can make plans to be there. Tickets are only $5 to see them at Workplay tonight. You can also pick up their CD there tonight or anywhere you pick up CDs. And we're glad to have Ethan back in studio. They're going to jam with us a little bit more coming up, and we'll give you some tickets if you want to go see them tonight in a little bit. It's Andrew, Gary, Naaman, Rob, Tim, and also Kevin Jackson and Amanda Quarles, who are here with us singing backup. They will open the show tonight, and we're also there of the recording of the CD. So if you want to find out more, go to their website, ethannoise.com. ethannoise.com, and we'll be talking more with them coming up here in just a few minutes. So make plans to go see them at what is an incredible theater, the Workplay, if you've never been there. It's
quite a facility.
Quite a facility. JT joins us. The guys and ladies here with Ethan were asking us about JT's automobile as they came in.
Well, they said, what's that pile of junk leaking oil next to the door? Is that some kind of contest where you're going to take charity and let people hit it with a hammer?
Yeah,
Easy
didn't know if that oil on the ground was like a tribute to the discontent in the Middle East. Didn't know what that was, but also
the Brown Hornet, now visible.
Yeah, Gary Chumney.
Look at her shine. Look at her shine.
Yeah, Gary Chumney also is considering doing a comic strip featuring JT's car.
That's not it. That's it. Yeah,
as a crime fighter.
Look, there's Speedy's car, the red one right there.
Yeah, there's Speedy's player car. That's the one he wears when he's going. That's the one he drives when he goes to visit family.
Yeah. And there's the Hornet.
And there is the Brown Hornet.
And you wonder why
now
JT.
look at the white walls and the tire gel and the wax on it.
Let me tell you, Speedy, pull out and look at the bank behind the Hornet right there. It's rather steep. That's why JT backs it in case it has to be towed.
As a matter of fact,
because the wrecker can't get around to the other side.
I'm not trying to say that car leaks a lot of oil, but this morning when I got here, I had to rescue an otter.
There's Dee's truck.
I had to rescue an otter out of the oil spill out there. So it was, but we cleaned it up.
Actually, this is Dee's right here.
All right, let's look at Don One's car. There's Don One's automobile. You can see that on TV if you're watching.
I tell you, seriously, I heard, I don't know, every year kind of has its own color. I hear primer's in this year.
Yeah, it is. Good. That's right.
Good news for you, JT.
Yeah, so there is JT's car. JT, why is the Hornet cleaned up? You selling it? You've got an ad out on it?
I'll tell you what, even the Hornet has to get cleaned up occasionally. It'll collect a little dirt and some rain. You want it to look as nice as it can possibly look. Now, a few years ago, I had it painted, and I never got it. You're supposed to buff them, wax them out after you paint them and get that overspray off. Well, I never got around to it. So the other day, I'm over at the HQ headquarters car wash over there in Vestavia.
What are you trading out car washes?
No.
You get a free car wash.
You've got a season pass, and this is a plug for it.
I paid for it, but this is a funny story.
And these yard furniture.
These guys can probably attest. And everybody comes on this show, all of a sudden, people start recognizing you when you go out. The Hornet is starting to get recognized out of the blue wherever it goes.
Well, it makes its own appearances now.
How about this? Let's book it in some Christmas parades right now. If you have a parade, call JT, and we'll get you lined up.
Yep.
So I'm telling you. So I go to the car wash, get it cleaned up, and I pull out, and the guys are, wiping it down at the end, getting ready to go. And they said, "Hey, this is in pretty nice shape for an '85 Buick LeSabre." I said, "Well, it's my granddad's car," and blah blah blah. I said, "I really need to get it waxed. Do you guys do the detail work here and all that?" And they said, "Yeah, we do that." I said, "I don't have time." And I said, "Hey, we'll put a wheel and wax on that thing right now. In less than 20 minutes, we'll have it looking great." I said, "Less than 20 minutes? How much is it?" He says, $39.99. I thought it was going to be like $100 and have to make an appointment and, really keep around to get it done. So I said, "I'll be right back. Let's do it. Pull it wherever you need to. Let's go ahead and get it waxed. If you can do it in 20 minutes for $39, I'm in." First time it's been waxed in 3 years. So I go back inside, and I said to the guy that's running the place, his name is Spencer Merrill.
Yeah.
No, I paid. Listen.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me take a vote. Let me take a vote. In the
I
studio,
paid to have this done.
Ethan included. Who thinks that JT paid $39.99 to get this car washed, that he actually shelled out the money? Get a hand up if you think he did.
I think he did.
One vote from Gary Chumney. One vote.
How about forever? I thought his name was Ethan. But
Yeah, right.
Well, I thought Andrew was Ethan.
Yeah, so anyway, so
Okay.
none of us think
clarifying that.
none of us think that you paid for it.
I did pay for it. But anyway, I go back in, and the general manager, his name's Spencer Merrill, was standing there at car wash headquarters in Vestavia.
Right, give me the phone number of this place.
Here you go.
I want to know if JT paid
Call
for it.
him and ask him if he has yard furniture.
That's right, yeah, okay. Right.
I paid for that, too. I don't know why y'all keep bringing that up. But anyway, so I'm saying, look, I'd like to get my car washed and waxed. And he says, what?
Three on the strings just letting Bubba know that Brad Ryan caught what Bubba had and is sick now. But go ahead, okay.
So I said, listen, I'd like to get my car. They said they can do it right now. And he leans over and looks out his window towards the lot where the car is. He says, which car is it? And I said, it's the Buick right there. And he goes, is that the Brown Hornet?
Yes.
And I thought, wow.
It's making its
He
own
goes,
appearance.
are you JT? I said, he loves the Rick and Bubba show, gathers up his whole staff, gets his assistant manager, hey, y'all, come on, the Brown Hornet's here. We're going to make this thing shine. They went all
Gary
over.
Chumney just took his vote back.
Yeah.
So he gets out there and starts, I mean, there's
You
like
can only
six,
be so enthusiastic about a car wash.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I mean?
sure.
And,
six guys are waxing and buffing and doing the white walls, and he's giving me stories. I mean, Rick, and the guy that owns the car wash lives in Florida. His name is Joe. He says, he starts talking about Joe's car wash, and he loves Rick and Bubba.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man, I mean,
You're making that up.
I swear, you call him right now and ask him about it. The guy loves the show, and I just had to give him a shout out.
Call him right now,
I
Rick.
paid to have the car washed and
dialing.
waxed.
Look,
I got it right
no
here.
way. The oversale's too much.
All right, now tell...
Sells too much.
All right, listen, now tell Bubba...
He is excited about car washing.
Now tell Bubba why you were getting it washed if you want to be embarrassed on behalf of the company. Tell him.
Well, you know, Scott Mahalik was in town.
Yes.
Well, I had an appointment.
Scott Mahalik is from corporate programmer from the company that
Vice president of the program.
owns this show and owns this station. Well, doesn't own the show, but leases the show.
And coming out of
May I help you?
Yes, this is Rick and Bubba doing our live radio show. Is this car wash headquarters?
Yes, it is.
Is Spencer Merrill in?
Spencer's not in today.
Let me ask you a question. What is your name?
My name is Tim.
Tim, were you there
Yesterday?
day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
When a man named JT brought in an 85 Buick Brown Hornet?
Yeah.
No, I was not here yesterday.
Was there anybody there that
He may be at the other
it was
car
actually
wash
day
headquarters.
before yesterday?
Yeah, I guess somebody was there the day before yesterday.
Where did you have yours washed?
In Vestavia, but he may, the general manager may be at the other
Is this Vestavia?
Yes, this is Vestavia.
All right. Ask anybody there if they remember washing the Brown Hornet. And really,
Did the guy pay for it, or was it on the house?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I don't even have to ask if there was a tip.
No. Yeah. How about this?
JT, what was that? What'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I asked
I
JT.
said this guy's probably at his other car wash headquarters somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that JT is cheap, but I asked him when we went to a restaurant the other day, I said, you're not going to leave a tip? And he called the girl over and he says, hey, those pants don't match.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, who's speaking?
This is Tim.
Tim, this
Hey,
is
I
Rick and Bubba. How you doing?
Tim?
Yes.
We have a question. JT came over to get his car washed day before yesterday. The Brown Hornet.
And he has a history of not paying for anything?
That's not true.
Did he pay for that wash, or was it on the house?
Well, the person you need to talk to is Spencer.
Yes.
And I got his cell phone number. He's listening to the radio right now.
I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay, hang on. We're going to call Spencer, okay?
Okay. All right.
Spencer is a huge fan of this show.
JT, right now you need to tell us whether you paid for it. Now, it's okay. There's no harm in it. I mean,
you realize the longer it goes on, the worse it's going to be.
I mean, people have all, they'll say, hey, I've had
look at the look. Look at the lip.
Hey, do you think I paid for this CD? You think I paid for it? How about Ethan gave this to me because they were fans of the show and thought I might help promote it?
My trip to that car wash cost me, well, go ahead, let me add it up, $34.95. So I got maybe the wax, maybe got a little discount.
Okay, all right, now.
But I paid money.
That's fine.
Okay.
JT, I don't have any shame
Right.
when I tell somebody they did a good job.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with them saying they like the show and they want to take care of the Brown Hornet.
I paid money, and Spencer may have given me a little discount.
Spencer?
But you guys are killing me, man. You can't.
Spencer,
hey, buddy.
Let me say this, Spencer. You guys did an incredible job to take an automobile like that and make it look as good as it looks.
Spencer, y'all always do a good job. And
we appreciate it.
And all of us have visited you before, but we need to know, did JT pay for this, or did he go for the freebie?
All right, it's a half-truth.
Okay.
Which is?
Which means he paid for the wash, and I gave him the wax.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Look, come on. That'd be like somebody asking, did Rick and Bubba stop and eat lunch on the way home? We go, no, we didn't. You go, look, there's no way that's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Spencer, how about the big tip I gave both the guys that did it?
Hey, you know what? He did tip big, man. Those guys love him.
What did he give him? Did he give him movie passes? He gave him movie passes.
No.
CDs.
Pizza coupons do not count.
Hey, I learned anything from Bubba.
This was cash bills, my friend. He paid with cash money. Yes.
That's right. Thank you, Spencer.
All right,
Spencer. Thanks for
learned from Bubba. Tipping is a good thing to do.
It's an investment.
But let me ask you this, okay? Because he told me this. You're the corporate programmer.
Yes.
You're coming to one of your properties that your company owns.
And this is even stranger, Rick, because not only is Scott a big wheel in the company, Scott has been, let me just say, very successful in other ventures, okay? He does this job because he wants to. He doesn't have to.
You get off your private plane.
Yes.
And the station sends that automobile.
To pick you up.
JT thought, well, I'll go wash it and wax it. He'll be impressed.
There you go. And I had some new car spray put on it.
Now, Rick, keep in mind, he goes all over the country. He goes to Buffalo, all around New York. He goes out west, Las Vegas, all over the country. He comes into the South. He is picked up by JT and the Brown Hornet.
How about he loved the car, too?
And he knows what he pays JT.
Yes, sure.
I mean, he knows.
I gave him the story of why I'm still driving it, because Michael didn't want me to trade it in because it was Granddad's car.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
That's fine. Take him out in a ride for it on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, right. Leave it in the garage, keep it washed, make it a keepsake. Let's go out on Sunday. And
there's laws about driving pieces of junk on the highway.
How about this? It rides smooth. It's got a new tranny in it.
How about this?
Did you have to stop and fill it up on the way back?
I've had the fluid topped off the same day I got her washed.
Did you get them topped off?
I didn't want run any risk.
How about this? When that car went by, the corporate programmer said, I tell you what, they really got a mosquito problem here. Look at he thought it was the bug
They're
sprayer.
fogging.
Yeah, you know when he came out?
They're fogging here at the airport.
Right, and then he goes, when JT got out of it, he had to think to himself, what are we paying this man? He flipped in his little computer laptop, looked at JT's salary, looked at that car, and realized this
Clearly
guy
not enough.
must have made some of the worst financial decisions of all time.
Yeah. He will never get the name Warren Buffett.
Would you agree that JT makes enough money not to be in that?
Well, but I'm 5 years from it being an antique and actually starting to appreciate again in value.
Well, you know what you should do then? You should park it and save it.
JT,
hey, right now it's bleeding to death out there. Fluids of at least 3 different types are mixing under that car.
Do you realize, JT, I've seen this happen. You can make a sensible automobile buy to something a little more updated.
Right.
Yeah.
And it not cost you a lot of money. There's some great deals out there. We have some great dealers that advertise on this show.
I happen to like the car.
But here's the thing. I've seen your children in tears when that automobile has pulled up at school to pick them up or go by some public event. I mean, how would you like to be out there bouncing around? You're a teenager.
You're already embarrassed about your parents.
Yeah,
period.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're out because parents. See my daughter. She's now embarrassed about me at 13. So now I see you're a cheerleader at a very nice new high school. Probably very hard to make the cheerleading squad since they have so many students. She makes the cheerleading squad. She's
quite an accomplishment.
Quite an accomplishment. She's bouncing around out there at practice. All the moms and dads are coming to pick them up because they're not quite old enough to drive yet. Right. They're 14, 15.
And here come the fire.
Here, the guy she kind of likes walks over after football practice. They're talking, and here it comes. Here comes the Brown Hornet.
You hear people singing "Chitty Chitty Bang Bang" in the background.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you. Chitty 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 Bang Bang.
You're right. My daughter's scared to death of it.
Well, yeah. So why traumatize your children?
I probably will.
And why traumatize the corporate programmer?
Well, he loved the car, but I probably will trade the car off this summer and get into something a little newer.
What do we got to do to make it happen, JT?
Pay off my wife's car.
Okay. We'll come back. Ethan will perform for us again in studio.
It's less than $3,000.
Get the buckets out.
Their next song, a tribute to the Brown Hornet when we come back. We're back 13 minutes to the top of the hour. Ethan from their CD, Entropy Boy, available wherever you get CDs. You can also go to their website, ethannoise.com, to get the new CD. They're at Workplay Theater tonight. They have already played with the likes of Creed, Dave Matthews Band, Sean Mullins. The show is tonight. They'll hit stage about 10 p.m. Now, Kevin Jackson and Amanda Quarles will open the show, who have sing back up in here this morning, and also were on the CD. They appeared on the CD, and you can hear them on the CD and hear them live tonight. Tickets are only $5 and available at the door, or you can, we got, how many pair? We got 2 pair to give away here on the program this morning. Tell you what, if you want to go tonight, if you're the first 2 to call and let Hobie know that you want them, we'll give you each a pair of tickets to go to Workplay tonight to see Ethan live in concert. So call us at 877-WE-BE-BIG. Tell Hobie you want to know, and you'll be there. And also, I was reading this, Bubba. Are you ready for this? After party celebration tonight, the band will be with Cassio Kid at Tiki Bob.
But Cassio will change shirts before we go.
Yes. So you're saying no way you'll change?
I'm wearing this.
All right. Those of you tonight might want to bring extra money for the gun show. So that'll be going on tonight. Will Megan? Will Megan be there tonight?
Possibly.
Megan, have you seen Cassio Kid's new lady? Megan? Yeah, we did the Fatchler instead of the Bachelor. Yeah, and they're getting along nice. Now she's an aggressive kisser, so you may see them kiss in public tonight. I bet this PDA city, don't you?
You know, if Cassio's lucky, I'll say that.
Hey, what do y'all want to play for us now? Y'all got a particular one you want to jam? Andrew, what y'all want to play?
Yeah, we'll do, this song's in 2 parts. The first part's called Alabama Countryside, so this is our sweet home.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
The second part's called Give Me Till Tonight, and Ode to the Brown Hornet. Hey, April, Sarah says you're listening, so she listens to you every morning.
Well, thank you very much.
Driving sunshine burns away my past. Engine roaring, radio full blast. Road below me fading oh so fast. All I am and care to be is cat. Going nowhere, and that's alright with me. Nowhere's one place that I'd rather be. The thoughts in my head, words that have been said. While Sarah's voice haunts me once again. It's got nothing to do with where I ought to be, yeah. I am already there, it's called eternity, yeah.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan, put your hands together.
Great job, guys. Ladies.
Well done. Radio, you can get a little more of the guys. For those of you watching on Turner South, if you don't get the next hour of the radio show, Work Play tonight in Birmingham. Get a chance to go see them and get to pick up their CD wherever you pick up CDs. Ethan, Entropy Boy, or go to ethannoise.com for more information.
We love you. See you.